round of applause for both of them. Thank you.
We are very happy to see all of you here. Beyond Jeremy Corbyn, yes we can. Can you join me to welcome Jeremy? Yes we can. Yes we can. Yes we can. I think and we believe all of us this is the time of change. Change is a very powerful time now. That is why all of us have to stand up as one person to support Jeremy Corbyn to make sure Britain needs a new leader and a new change. Welcome Jeremy Corbyn.
I'm worried about the health and safety of our photographer friends here. I take that as a yes. Okay, all right. Okay, man, all right. I've got the vibes. It's okay. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. Sorry about the rain. Sorry we couldn't get a hall big enough to get everybody in tonight. But that is a problem that I think we're all very happy to live with. We've just come from Middlesbrough this afternoon where we had 1,000 people and all the events we're organising are amazingly well supported. Last Friday night we were in Glasgow, 1,000 people packed into the fruit market. We had music, we had entertainment, we had the speeches, and we all concluded with singing Avanti Popular in Italian. What's wrong with that? Come on, we're international, aren't we? And so this campaign is attracting a lot of people, young and old, black and white, Muslim, Hindu, Jewish, everybody. We're come together. Now, why have we come together? Is it because we're against something or for something? And what's great about this summer is, it's the summer when we're looking at the possibilities of what we can do together, how we can make society different together, how we can make our party more representative, more democratic, more appropriate, and more in touch with people's lives. And as of today, there are over 600,000 people able to vote in this election. 600,000. I think the largest ever number of people that have voted in an open political election in Britain for one party. Now, people have come out and supported and joined in for a reason. They're very angry at the election defeat, very angry at the election defeat in 2010, and I believe many of them very disappointed at the lack of a real alternative that could and should have been put in the last general election. Now, the banking crisis of 2010 was not caused by government overspending. It was not caused by high wages paid to nurses. It was not caused by workers in the DWP. It was not caused by single parents claiming benefits. It was not caused by the homeless. It was not caused by people with disabilities. It was caused by an out-of-control banking system. It was caused by the greed of those bankers and their ludicrous bonuses that they were paid. It was caused by a subprime mortgage crisis in the USA. It was caused by a whole lot of factors completely out of control of any ordinary person in this country. It was right to take the banks into public ownership. It was right to put money there as a loan with quantitative easing. That was all good. But, and this is a very big but, when we bought those shares in RBS and all the other banks, did we control those banks? Did we say those banks are now going to be running in the public interest? Or did we merely stick those shares in a holding company for a later Chancellor of the Exchequer to sell off at a loss to his mates in the city? Sorry, we made a big, I think, a very big error there. Those banks should have been working in the public interest, should have been investing in high technology businesses, should have been investing in railways, in housing, in schools, in hospitals, in improving and developing our society. But instead, we accepted an austerity narrative. We accepted a narrative which has cut public expenditure, which has driven many people into unemployment or low-wage jobs or zero-hours contracts when they were formerly public sector workers. It's frozen public sector wages. It has caused a growth of inequality in our society. Don't believe this nonsense from Cameron that we're all in it together. We're not all in it together. He has presided over a process by which we are now one of the most unequal countries in Europe. The richest 5 families own the equivalent of a fifth of the wealth of the total wealth of a fifth of the rest of the population. That is a grotesque level of inequality, and it is getting worse. And so, when people say to me that the Labour Party to win an election must be economically credible, I agree. Absolutely agree. Yes, we must be economically credible. We must be credible to develop an economy that shares wealth, develop an economy that doesn't have these grotesque levels of inequality and does not rely solely on being a financial services economy. And so when we decided that we would contest this election in the absence of a debate about policy within the Labour Party, it was extremely difficult to get on the ballot paper, as everybody knows. And I thank those Labour MPs that nominated, sometimes apparently against their better judgment, but I'm sure their better judgment will overcome their better judgment, and they'll be eventually very happy with the best judgment they could have made, and ensured that we have this election.